It's so crowded here. This is great. It's like a great white show. Anybody? And, oh, okay, right. Somebody. Last few times I've done that joke, no one got it. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for a close personal friend of mine who's going to need all the flexibility he's got for this. Mr. Sean Murphy.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I was on my way here last week and I saw this morbidly obese woman. She was wearing a t-shirt that said, "Look but don't touch." And I was like, you got it. So, is it okay if I don't even want to look? As a matter of fact, you should just get a t-shirt that just says, "Don't look." It'd be really helpful for everybody, I think. I accidentally bumped into a stranger on the street the other day, and he was like, "Hey man, you got a problem?" I was like, "Buddy, I have tons of them, okay? Do you want me to go alphabetically or by order of severity?" Alright, here we go. Number 1, panic attacks. Number 2, alcoholism. Number 3, my girlfriend's about to move in with me and I have no idea where I'm gonna hide all the porn. It's a big problem. Are we done? Okay. One of my friends was like, "Hey man, you wanna go out on my boat with me next weekend?" It's like, "Nah man, I can't go on boats." "Oh, what's the matter? You get seasick?" I'm like, "No, I don't get seasick. I get sea gay." Get me on a boat, within 20 minutes I've got like 8 cocks on my ass, and I'm like, these curtains are terrible. Let's look at some swatches. A lot of people come up to me all the time and they always ask me, "Sean, have you always been this funny?" And I'll tell you a little story. The first time I was aware of the fact that I was funny, I was 10 years old. I was in the car with my parents and my little sister, and we were on our way to my grandfather's funeral. And I was killing, you guys. It was unreal. And we pull up in the parking lot of the funeral. My dad turns around the car, sticks his finger in my face, and he's like, "All right, no more jokes." And I was like, "What?" I forgot to mention, in addition to being 10, I was also French and gay at the time. So I managed to last about 2 hours. We're at my aunt's house at the wake after the funeral. We're in the backyard. Me and some of my cousins are playing a game of wiffle ball against some of my other cousins, and we are kicking their ass. At one point in the game, one of my cousins who's on the losing team says, "Man, I can't believe we're getting beat so bad." And little old jokester me has to yell out in the middle of the backyard, "Yeah, it looks like Grandpa's not the only one getting buried today." The only thing you could hear was the thunk of my relatives' collective jaws hitting the ground. And that's the story of the last funeral I was invited to. I've been reading a lot about religion lately. I've come to the conclusion that I think Eastern religions are superior to Western religions. Just because the Eastern religions are so much more peaceful and let bygones be bygones, you know? Like, you get a bunch of Christians and a bunch of Muslims and put them in a room together and come back after a while, they're like, "Hey, what do you guys think?" You know, and they'd be like, them all's a bunch of heathens. "Well, you are a bunch of infidels." "Well, Jesus is the only way to heaven." "Well, there is no God but Allah." "Oh yeah, well I hear eating hummus makes you shit cobras." "Where do you think all them cobras come from, boy?" Oh yeah, well get a load of this. "I hear Jack Bauer is gay." What? You know, that's, it's a recipe for trouble right there, you know. But, on the other hand, you put a bunch of Buddhists and a bunch of Hindus in a room together and come back after a little while, "Hey, what do you guys think?" They'd just be like, "Rice is delicious. We love rice." It just goes with everything. I've been seeing a statistically improbable amount of blind people lately. And it just made me think, you know, like, of all the places to live if you're blind, why would you choose to live in San Francisco, you know? They gotta be out there with their canes every day, just like, oh, bum, dead guy, poop, bum. You know, it's like, don't get me wrong, you guys, San Francisco is a beautiful city. But blind people don't know that shit. Alright, just really quick. One of my friends came out to me the other day and he was really excited. He's like, hey man, do you have HBO? I was like, nah. I just have regular BO. It's totally not as cool. Alright, that's my time, you guys. Thank you very much.
Sean Murphy, ladies and gentlemen. Did I tell you he was funny or not?